Hello again, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and welcome to episode 9 of Running Red. And today, it looks like I'm going to be doing a little bit of expanding, possibly, on the Oreberry bush farm, because one of you has mentioned that I'm going to be needing a lot of some of these materials, so I guess I'm going to have to do a little bit of expanding. I have plenty of each of the different flavors to plant, so that's not going to be an issue. And I have lots of materials with which to build, so I can expand pretty easily. I just need to figure out exactly how I want it laid out. But another thing on the agenda today is this quest here. Anger. I need to make a bound blade, and I don't know exactly how to do that. If I bring up any eye here and click on it, it doesn't actually give me a recipe, but I suspect it is something akin to throwing just a regular sword in here, an iron sword, and letting it absorb some blood, but I don't know how much blood it's going to take. So I'm going to fill this up, and hopefully it will only be 10,000, because that's what the capacity of this is. And if that doesn't cut it, then I will probably just look it up instead of trying to expand. I can make the, what are they called? Uh, Rune of Augmented Capacity now. I need some stones, some buckets, Magician's Blood Orb, thankfully I have that, and an Imbued Slate, which is just a reinforced slate, which is just a blank slate, which is just stone. So, first off, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I guess I don't need to drop that off anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and gather some blood and stay on top of the slaughterhouse over there. I might want to consider making a second one of those spawning chambers directly get up there. There we go. Directly above this, high enough that it's not going to interfere with me being in the area is going to interfere with mobs spawning. Had a little bit of a trash truck go by. That was kind of loud. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to need to put it up high enough so that me being in the area isn't going to prevent the mobs from spawning up there, but I'm going to have to design that later. I don't know if I can make, what are they called? I can make conveyors. Ooh. That's rubber ball of glue, raw rubber. I can make the rubber. Let's see here. Yeah, I can make that. Oh, it's raining. So I should be able to get that hashed out. But I'm going to go ahead and get to work on the blood and see if that works with 10,000 and go on from there. So I will be back. Okay, I have finished expanding the Oreberry chamber. I have it 30 long, and I have these half slabs over it, so even if I brush against it, it's not going to do any damage to me. And for the ones that do not go all the way down, I have these half slabs, so nothing will spawn in here, including this one here. That way, as I get more of the Oreberry bushes, I can just break the half slab and plant the new bush and put the half slab above it so I don't walk into the new one. So hopefully this will give me enough of an income of the different ores to meet my needs for what is to come. Also, I have 10,000 blood in here, so I'm going to give this a try. I have placed the sword in. It is clearly doing something, so that's a good thing. I don't know if it's going to be 10,000 or not, so... That didn't do it. That was... Oh, that was another dagger sacrifice. Oh, no. Huh. Well, I guess it looks like I'm going to have to do some research. Alright, well, I'll be back. Alright, so as it turns out, getting bound items is a little bit more involved than I had anticipated. It's not just dropping a sword in there, obviously, figured that out. Are you guys just begging to be... You know what? Hey, here. Hold on, let's... How much is in this? Oh, it's full. I need to do something with it. Oh, so want to kill you guys. Get out of my hair. Anyway, apparently I'm going to have to do some sort of ritual. And I'm going to need some ritual stones and this thing called a weak activation crystal, which is a lava crystal in the blood altar. And that's 3 buckets of lava, weak blood orb, diamond, obsidian, and some glass. I can pretty easily take care of all of those. I thought I had some obsidian handy. But either way, I can make some obsidian in there pretty easily. All I need is some lava buckets and some water buckets. I have plenty of buckets to spare. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and get to work on that and figure out where I need to set up these ritual stones, because I am also going to need some of... What is this? Maybe it's not. I need the Master Ritual Stone. I know that. Let's see here. Air... Am I looking at this incorrectly? I need to set up some sort of ritual, apparently. And I'm not seeing the blocks that I need. Obviously, I need to do a little bit more research, but I'm going to get to work on making the weak activation crystal, firstly, and then go on from there. So, I'll be back. Alright, I have the supplies necessary to make this, so let's go ahead and get that done here. Need the weak blood orb there, and then some lava. And I will have a lava crystal. And then I can go ahead and just put that in here, get that back where it goes. Now the lava crystal, what is it? It needs 10,000 life points in order to turn it into the weak activation crystal, and I only have 7,500. Well, it's going up a little bit. There must be some in the fluid duct, but probably not enough to fill that up to 10,000. So I'm going to have to do some more killing, and I'm going to have to do even more killing, because I have set up over here a new platform, and this is going to be where the ritual setup is going to be placed. And it's all going to center around this guy here, the Master Ritual Stone. Torch, where'd it go? There we go, get some light. And I've blocked this off so I don't accidentally fall off, and I made it a little bit wider, one in every direction, than it needs to be. But basically this and 24 more ritual stones using, where'd they go? These things to turn them into the different elemental ritual stones are the items that are required for doing the binding rituals for like the bound blade, apparently. So that means I'm going to need 24 more ritual stones, and that is, let's see here, that's just that. I say just that. It requires lots of obsidian, so I'm going to need lots of blood just to make that. I'll have to do this 6 times, so I'll need 24 buckets of blood just for making the obsidian, and I also have to turn all of the stone into blank slates, and the blank slates into the reinforced slates, and so on and so forth. So I have a little bit of work cut out for me. So I'm going to get to work on that and get these things set up, and I will be back. Okay, so I figured I'd at least get this taken care of on camera. I have the lava crystal here, and this guy is at 10,000, so plop it in there and wait. Now it's going to... Actually, it doesn't look like it's going to take too long. I forgot when you are holding it and just looking at the blood altar, you get the GUI there that says what the life essence is, so that should only take a few more moments. I am curious to see if it will continue trying to drain, like if that's used to make something else. And it doesn't look like it, so you can put this in and forget about it. So that is taken care of. I have been harvesting a lot of blood. I even decided to put this in here, and I went ahead and built this up a little bit to demonstrate where this is, or how this is going to be laid out. These stones, or these cobblestones here, will be getting replaced by ritual stones, as will these inset in the ground, and I've made this slab so I don't have to have it completely torched. I have torches on the tops because things are things could possibly spawn on the tops of these, so I don't want... Oh, look at that. Go away. Didn't even notice that spot. F7 is your friend, lets you know where things can spawn. Anyway, I have this laid out. I need 24 ritual stones, 8 in the base here, and then the rest out on the pillars. So I need to get to work on making obsidian and making the ritual stones. Thankfully you get 4 out of each crafting thing instead of just 1. That would be very tedious. So I'm going to get to work, and I'll be back. Okay, I have, after a lot of self-sacrifice because it was just taking way too long, I have managed to get enough of the reinforced slates and all the obsidian I need in order to make 24 ritual stones. I hope I don't have to make some other kind of altar that requires all this, because this was insane. Now I am going to need these guys, but first, well, why don't I put the ritual stones in place, and then I will show you how this is supposed to be laid out after I get that done. So hold on. Okay, I have temporarily switched back to the default texture pack so you can see what these look like normally. I have learned how to do this. You need to have, for each of the earth, air, fire, and water inscribed ritual stones, and the way you do that is with these inscription tools. You just right click on the stone like so, and it will change it to its respective elemental binding or whatever that is. And this is laid out with the earth in the corner at the top of the pillars, the air in the corners at the base, the fire out here at the base of the cardinal points, and then the water finally at the top of the remaining pillars. And these inscription tools can be refilled. You don't have to keep recrafting them by simply using your life pool to regenerate them. So, for instance, right now I have 3240 LP, and if I fill this up, 1, 2, 3, 4, so I used it 4 times, and each use takes 1 unit out. For each 1 unit, it takes 10 life points. So that's actually kind of cheap to refill these things. Go ahead and do that now. And it doesn't look like you can overfill, so that's good. Let me make sure about that. 3080, right click a couple times. 3080, excellent. So that's how the inscription tools work. Now I'm going to switch back to the texture pack that is designed for this challenge, so you can see what these things look like with that texture pack. So give me just a second here. Okay, so that's notably different, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this, because it was looking quite different from the coloration. You remember this was a sort of light bluish color, and this had a brown, but in this texture pack, the green matches with the green inscription tool, the yellow with the air and all that, so all the colors actually match up for this one. But that's how it's set up, like these. Now I'm going to need to use the weak activation crystal, and apparently you have to right click to bind it to you. Current owner, Thorn of Night. Alright, and then you activate the Master Ritual Stone, and now it is bound to me. I don't think I have to activate all these things. Now, I don't know if the activation takes any life points. No, it does not. That's a good thing. And then I'm going to need some life points. I think it's 2,000 life points. Hold on, let me be sure. Let me make sure I've got enough life points in my pool to do this. Hold on just a second. Well, I'm kind of glad I looked it up. I almost made another iron sword. As it turns out, it requires a diamond sword, and it does require 10,000 life points. So I went ahead and used the blood orb to fill my network a little bit. I've got 11,000 some change. So basically what you do after you have activated this, and I'm pretty sure I did, yeah, Owner Thorn of Night, you throw a diamond sword on this and boogie. That should do it, but it's not. Why is it not? Hold on, what am I doing wrong? Okay, I think maybe it might have had something to do with the torches being on the inside, so let's just test this theory. I've never done this before, so let me just make sure here real quick. It is bound, alright. And ooh, hold on. Oh, I had to activate it. Oh, that makes some sense. Now it's waiting for it. Alright, let me get some more life essence in here. Actually, let's get some regeneration going too. At 10,000, almost. Why isn't it? Oh, it is. Okay, good. 10,000. Alright. That looks like it's ready, but I don't trust this. So let's get just a little bit more regeneration. Wow. That's more than just a little bit. Holy cow. Alright. Okay, it's still swirling, so throw this on here and run! Ah, it worked! There we go! And it killed the sheep. Oh, that was the black wool one. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh well. I now have a bound blade. So that's how to do it. I've never done this before, and I'm probably going to have to do this again for some other project, so that's good to know. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn this in. Pick one. I will pick, well, how many of the shiny ones do I have? 19. Just in case, I will pick this one, because I seem to be getting a bunch of the golden apples. Claim the reward. Eat the heart. Now I have 13 lives, and... oh, look at that! More of those. Excellent. So what's next? This is dangerous, so I'm going to put this away. I need this quest here. Still beating. I need a weak blood shard, so what's involved with this? It is a master blood orb, an imbued slate, and... see, now this is one of those, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Maybe it says something in the book. It works, you're able to harness their souls. Sure, you have to supply them with life, but we can easily get that from the other dead. Huh. Now I have to figure out how to get this weak blood shard. Maybe... see, no, that makes no sense to me. You need the thing to make the thing. So clearly this is some sort of ritual that gets these, or maybe I get them from killing things? Hold on, let me see if I can find this out. Like I said, this blood magic is a little bit new to me, so hold on. Okay, so as it turns out, I need this sword. Now, apparently the way this works is it constantly drains from the life network. So I'm going to keep it deactivated until I get up here. And yeah, I'll use one of these guys in here, why not? There is a skeleton right here. Alright, I'm going to shift, right click, and now it is taking life points from my network. There we go, you can see it flash there. So if I kill this guy here, go ahead and kill a couple of them just to be sure. I should have gotten, I did not get one. Alright, let's reactivate it. He has a debuff, and I think I just got one. There it is! So let's turn that thing back off so I'm not killing my network. A weak blood shard. That is fantastic. Now that didn't actually do anything in there, so I will have to replenish the population. Wow. How? Well, that's kind of weird. You guys just wandered in there, huh? Okay, fine, whatever. So I have a weak blood shard. I'm going to get down to where it is relatively safe off of this bridge. I do need to finish working on the railing for this bridge. Make it safe to walk across without having to worry about falling off, but that's not high on my priorities. Have that rip into your heart. Okay, so now I need to kill 15 zombies and 15 skeletons, it looks like. And it looks like it's just a kill thing, so... alright, let me kill these and then I'll be back when I finally get enough killed. Talk to you in just a second. Okay, I hear some zombies in here, so let's go ahead and finish off this quest. All I have left to kill is just one zombie. Let's get their attention. Kill these guys. And that should be it for the quest. Excellent. I have 13 lives. But you know what? I seem to be getting these as reasonable quest rewards for doing other things, so I think I'll pick the half a heart anyway. And let's see what's next. Chalks. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and hold off on the chalks for the next episode. Let's see what the reward bag is. It is a reward bag! How interesting. Oh, blood. I can do something with this. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please feel free to leave a message in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. If you like this video and you like what I'm doing here, please feel free to give a like. I do appreciate that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you know when my future stuff comes out. But I'm going to go ahead and let you go, so thank you once again for watching. This is Thorn of Night, and I will talk to you later.